everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Galaxies. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Ooh, a little bit of a lighting glitch over there. Last episode, we made the transition to the Pistolier profession. We got our Novice Pistolier, and I've been doing a little bit... Oh, and being attacked. Wait, what? Oh, well, fine. There you go. What's this? Oh, a rogue Corsair trooper. Well, if you're gonna be that way, we'll just dispatch you then. Lost my train of thought. Yes, so we got started with the Pistolier profession, saved Corellia from an ecological disaster, and got rewarded with bugs. Today, I wanted to go out into the world and see if we could find a little bit of a challenge, something that would get us some experience and would probably cross another exploration badge off our list. So if we look at our points of interest, we're down here in Tyrina right now, but up here by Kor Vella is this Afarathu cave. And I thought that might be worth checking out. I have absolutely no idea what is there. I don't know what kind of difficulty level we will be encountering, but I thought it might be at least fun to check it out and see if it's something that we may be able to handle. So we are going to head to Kor Vella, and then we will head out. So we're actually fairly close, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and head off and see what we can find. So the city is kind of up in the mountains. You'll see there are these bridges over these fairly deep chasms here, so that's kind of cool to see that. And this city is interesting because it kind of sprawls. Fellow player right there. So let's see. So we're going to head out this way and dropping into one of these chasms. Not the easiest thing to navigate, but that is all right. All right, so we shall head out and we'll see if this is worth exploring. So, as you can see, there is a lot of red on screen, which means everything that we will be encountering in this cave is going to be aggressive toward us, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we are not able to take some things on. So here is the entrance to it. Now, if we pull up some of these characters here, let's see. So they've got a blue. If we look at the health bar, yeah, these... at least at the very beginning, look like they're pretty easy to dispatch. So, I think let's give it a try. We will see how this goes. Could be a very short trip. Oh, I didn't clone myself. Well, here goes nothing. Let's see. I wonder if we can take this guy out. Let's see. Can't see them. Okay. So, we're going to have to go in. Alright, I'm going to turn this map off so that we can actually see what we're doing. But my target is right there. Alright. So far, so good, but I expect this is probably going to get a little bit more challenging as we go along. Yeah, and the experience that we're getting is not great, but I suspect it will get more challenging the deeper into this cave that we get. But so far, so good. And it doesn't look like they're aggroing in groups, so that makes things a little bit easier. This one, please. Okay. So, looks like we keep going this way. Alright, now they're getting a little more difficult. And apparently I still can't see them. But we can still handle things, so that's pretty good. Definitely not a lot of hostiles in here. Which is okay for our first cave. Some caves are a lot more populated than others. And it looks like we have a choice as to where we can go here. I think we will go clear this one out first. And apparently I can't see this one. There we go. So it does appear that there's some sort of container here. I wonder if there's anything in here. A carbine. Yeah, no. Carbine. Alright. So now we'll go back the other way. Is there maybe another container up here that we can loot? Not here. It was probably back in the other area. Should go pretty easily. Really, I can't see them? Ooh, this one's a little bit more challenging. Still dropped in one shot. There's one more over here. See, now these are what we want to be going up against. We're getting 1,000 points of experience per... Also, what am I hearing? What is that? And why can't I target it? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll keep going. This is probably going to get a little bit more difficult down here. I don't like that apparently I'm right on top of them. And yet, there's no one here. That's interesting. There's apparently no one in this area. There is another mag seal container, though. What do we got? A photographic image. Is there some way we can actually, like, see these? It make out shapes and shadow in the image, but they seem to shift like black clouds eluding description. Okay. Alright, so I guess we keep going, follow things down, and see what there is to find. Looks like we are getting close to something here, maybe. Okay. Yellow, yellow, and red. How challenging is red? Ooh. Looks like a lot more than we might be able to handle, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, that one went down. That one went down in one shot. Well, we've come this far. Let's see if we can't take this out. Ooh, we're going to find out. It's going to be close. And we did it. All right. I have looted a dud firework. Whoopee. Heavy-duty clasp, broken binoculars, and a chair. Well, that was underwhelming, to say the least. And it would appear that we didn't even get a, it appears that we didn't even get a badge for exploring here. So, well, this was an interesting explore, but yeah, definitely not the challenge I hoped it would be. But it was a good cave to kind of get our feet wet with exploring some of the bigger challenges in the galaxy. So I think I'm going to make my way out of here back to Kor Vella and see what else we can find for today. So after doing a little bit of thinking, a little bit of research, I think what we are going to do is I think we are going to head out and see if we can find the hidden rebel base that is in the far northwest corner of this world. I think that would be something to see, and it's something that it's not very easy to get to. And I think it's also, hopefully, going to be a good jumping-off point for our work with the Rebel Alliance. Now, we won't be able to run any of the quests that run from there, but it's something that we can at least get started, hopefully. I'm hoping we'll be able to. So in order to be able to join the Rebel Alliance, we will have to prove that we are loyal, and we'll need to do that by running missions. In the last episode, we talked about faction points that we would need to get for, or that we would accumulate through different things that we do, and that's how we will be able to do it. So I'm hoping that there is a Rebel mission terminal out there, so we will be able to run. We'll be able to run missions. They won't be directly against Imperials, but they will earn us. They will earn us Rebellion faction points, and then we will be able to build up our standing with the Rebellion and be able to. And eventually be able to join. And then there are missions out there that we will be able to run eventually once we actually get into running that line of quests. But that'll be sometime considerably in the future before we are able to handle that. But I think this will be pretty cool to see. I believe there is an exploration badge that we get for going out there. And, yeah, and hopefully then we'll be able to run a few missions, get some much-needed experience, and begin earning some favor with the Rebel Alliance. So, I'll see you out there. So as we make our way up into the mountains through the forests here, we should be coming up on the Rebel hideout, and I'm starting to see a number of small dots that would indicate that we are indeed about to stumble on something. And yes, I see that there are Rebel mission terminals, so we will be able to do something about it. And there it is. Very cool to see. And nothing is hostile to us. I don't know that we have any faction points on either side yet. Let's see, do we go here and do we get the badge, or do we actually have to go in? I think we might actually have to go in. So, I'll go ahead and leave that there. And I don't know that there's anyone we will be able to speak to. There we go. Hey, and look at that. We've gotten our 10th badge. So here we are. It looks as though we probably will not be able to go inside. Yeah, we can't go inside yet. So I don't know that we will be able to meet any of the more interesting characters in the rebellion. Some very notable names that we will eventually get to come across here, but I think not quite yet. So I think what we're going to do is we will come over here to the Rebel Mission Terminal, and let's see what we can get here. So it looks like a variety of different levels. Let's maybe take a look at some things to the south. So this is level 28. I think I've done missions that are about that level, and that's a pretty good pay. So I think let's take that, and then let's see what else we can get to the south. 25. Yeah, let's go with that. Those look like they should be pretty close together, and that will do. Now, is there a cloning facility up here? I don't think there is. I don't know. Nothing is showing up as a cloning facility, but you never know what you might find in some of these places. Can we talk to the Rebel Major? Hello, friend. Is there something I can do for you? Interested in helping free the people of the galaxy? I would like to join you in your fight against the Empire. Your enthusiasm warmed my heart. I'm afraid right now your loyalty is somewhat in question. Go out and prove to us you want to help overthrow the Empire, and we can talk later. Very well, sir. I will do just that. So, we've got some missions to run. Let's go do that. So, here we are at our first mission. Looks like there are going to be 4 pirates to deal with. Let's hope they don't all aggro at the same time. You never know with pirates. Alright, that's a good start. Let's see if we can take out the next one over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and loot that. Loot this one. I think we can handle. But ooh, that one's a red. What's this one? That one's a yellow. All right, let's take the red, and if they both aggro, which they do, we'll take out the more difficult one first. There we go. Nope, that's not what I want. And there we go. That wasn't too bad. We got some decent experience for it. Apparently, I'm still attacking the banner. So we'll go ahead and knock this out. You don't get nearly the experience for these kinds of missions that you would with creature missions, but it's still decent. And there we go. So we have got our first 24 points of Rebel faction standing. We, of course, lost some Imperial faction standing, which is fine. We're not overly concerned about that. So the faction standing for Rebel Imperials is a little bit different from the other factions that we've looked at. And it actually shows up here, but there we go. Now, I don't know how many faction points we actually need to join the rebellion. I want to say it's 500, but it might be more like 1,000. So it takes a little while to get there. But these missions certainly are a decent way to get money and some experience. So it's something that we will work through slowly. I'm not quite ready to jump in to doing stuff with the rebellion yet. We have a long way to go in our various progressions, but it's definitely something we will slowly work our way towards. There are places where it is much easier to go around and get missions. Obviously, it's not easy to traverse these mountains up here, but here we are coming up on our second one, and I don't know if it'll update or if this is where it actually is. Oh, it did update, and it is right here. Alright, I think this is our level 28 mission, so this one might take a little bit more doing, but these pirates also look like they're a little bit easier to handle, so hopefully we can move through this progression pretty quickly. There we go. Is this one coming? No. But he's dead too. You at least get a little bit of money from these guys. Alright, 3 to go. Two to go. And 1. Alright, threats eliminated. Take out the banner. And there we go. 12 more points of Rebel faction. Now wait, we only got 12 points from that when we got 24 points from the other. So this one must not have been... This one must not have been as difficult. This must have been the one that was level 25. So the higher the level, the more points you get. Where are the rest of the corpses that we can loot? Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Okay. So... yeah, so the higher levels might be more worthwhile in terms of being able to quickly, in terms of being able to quickly level up. But I think we're gonna call that good for today. Like I said, this is really kind of far out there. It's definitely difficult to navigate. So I think we're gonna make our way back to Kor Vella. So I think for next time, I've been doing a little bit of research on things that we can do around here, and there's definitely a decent number of quests that we can pursue in this world, and so that's something we'll be getting into pretty soon. I think for the next time, I think I want to check out these points of interests over here by Doba. There is the Agrilat Crystal Swamp, there's the Droll Patriot Crave, and there is the Agrilat Swamp Track, so another racing track like we had over on Tatooine. Another one that we can get a badge for completing that track. So I think that's what we're going to do next time, is we're going to head over to that part of the world and see what there is to see out there, and then we'll begin some quest lines that are hopefully going to be a little bit more challenging, something that will be a little bit interesting and have a little bit of a storyline. So I think this is a good place to finish things off as we kind of look out over the terrain here. Really, really, really beautiful to see out there. So I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.